Hi, everybody. Hello. Happy hump day. I don't remember what day it was because everything's running together. Hi. At one point, I had makeup on today, and I did not have mascara rings underneath my eyeballs. But that's okay. They're there for a good reason. Now I just made it worse. Oh, man. Hi, everybody. So, I don't really even know where to begin. Hi, Miranda. Thank you. That's where I'm going to start. Thank you so much for everything. I don't even, just a blanketed thank you to anyone who's ever watched my lives, listened to me ramble, who supported my business, who has just my life. Thank you to everyone who has come on this journey with me, whether you are new to this journey, you're just now following me. Thank you. I know there's a lot of new people on here. I'm sorry. My computer's pinging. There are too many distractions. I should have shut it. Yeah, buddy. I have a lot of new people on here, so welcome. Thank you for following me. I am a mama of 3, and currently, hi Jamie, hi Tina. Currently, we are doing something so exciting. I don't even know. Oh my gosh. Okay, restart. I'm Jess, and I'm very rarely lost for words, but this is one of those moments. Welcome. We're just going to keep going. I'm just going to get into it. I am overwhelmed. You very rarely will get me on here not rambling, not kind of on a soapbox, talking to you, at you, with you. I don't know where to begin with my appreciation. I have received so many messages. No. Sorry, there's a little nugget that's over in the corner. Yeah, thank you, Jamie. Take a breath. I've received so many messages since we launched I Choose Hope yesterday. If you are unfamiliar and you haven't seen it, I Choose Hope is a nonprofit campaign in support of domestic violence awareness. Our mission is to help get victims and their families into homes of their own and avoid shelter life. So shelter life is necessary. Sometimes it is the safest and only option. However, it's not ideal for a lot of people, and that's okay. It's so nice to be able to have a place to call your own in your home that you're comfortable with, and it's private. And we just launched this yesterday. This has been something that we've been working on behind the scenes, you guys, for months. And I'm sure you know that, right? Nothing of this magnitude pops up out of thin air overnight. And for me, personally, it's my life. It's my life. And it's been about a 15-year journey for me. Trying to figure out how to stay safe, what that looks like, how to not let being a victim overwhelm you and consume you, and then transitioning into kind of survivor mode, how to own that and not be ashamed and not be embarrassed, and then heal. And that's the hard part. I was talking with someone today who shared their story with me, and I said, I don't know that you ever fully heal. It just stays with you. It's a piece of you. It's like that china bowl that you break. You can maybe glue it back together, but you still see the cracks. So you don't heal, but there's a scar there where that wound used to be, and it's as healed as it's going to be. I think those scars and the memories of those wounds are important, because they remind you how far you've come. They remind you of the pain that you once went through that you're not going through anymore. They show you how strong you are, because you guys, sometimes when you're going through this, there are rough days just in life. Anybody can relate to that. And it's hard to remember when you're so focused on the right now. This is awful. I'm sad. I'm overwhelmed. Why did this happen? All of these things. And you have to look back at those scars and those broken pieces and see how far you've come. It's so important. And I have been reminded of that more than ever in the past 48 hours. I mean, I knew on a personal level, and I felt like it was. But I had little seeds of doubt. What if people don't get it? What if they don't agree? What if they think that we're talking down about, shelters and saying nobody should go there? You never know. You start to let the doubt slip in. And really what I've been reminded of is that there is a need. There's a huge need. And this is a conversation that needs to continue to happen. It has to continue to happen. If only to let people know that you are not alone. And if you are out there right now, and if you are watching, and you have ever been through a situation like this, or you are currently in a situation like this, please know that there are people out here who get it, who have been there, and we want to help, and we want to listen, and we want to let you know you don't have to go through anything by yourself, that you are normal, and you are loved, and you are worthy of far more than what is happening to you right now. That message needs to get out there. That's like my secret mission, tied in with I Choose Hope. I don't want it to be awkward for people when I say domestic violence. I don't want to have to whisper it in a room. Because, do you know what that does? I'm going to get very serious. When we talk down about it, when somebody talks about it and our skin crawls, or we feel really awkward and uncomfortable, all that is doing is giving the abusers in the world that power back. They like that. They like that it makes people uncomfortable, that nobody wants to talk about it because it silences their victims. Let that sink in for just a second. That is why people don't talk. That is why people don't ask for help. That is why people lose their lives or feel that they have no other choice but to take a life to protect themselves. Because in society, we have created this culture where saying someone is hurting me, I want help, means there's something wrong with that person. No more. We are taking the power back into our hands, and we are going to talk about it, and we are going to shout it from the rooftops so that they know we're here and we're not going anywhere, and we will not accept it anymore. And we are choosing to be hopeful. No matter how much crap is happening, no matter how broken and hopeless you feel, we are choosing to be hopeful and to know this is only a season of life, and that we have the choice to say no more. We have the choice to tell you that it's not okay. We no longer need your approval or your permission for those kinds of decisions. I'm trying really hard to keep it together. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than Domestic Violence Project Incorporated, and that is the nonprofit that we're partnering with for this mission, for this campaign. It's bigger than any one of us. And that's what's crazy to me. It warms my heart and makes me sad at the same time to know there are so many people out there who feel hopeless right now, today, feel hopeless. I don't want that for anybody. And I get it. I was there. I felt hopeless for a very, very, very long time. And I don't ever want anyone else to be in that position. It's bigger than any one person. There is strength in numbers. 8 voices are louder than one. So when I say that your support in this means more than you understand, believe that. It is really something that I can't put into words, and I don't know that I'll be able to anytime soon. When you are in the dark of that silence and that shame and that fear, believing that anybody else will relate to you and will understand you and will hear you seems impossible. That doesn't seem real. And even though I have been out of my specific physical abusive situation for over a decade, we still hid in the shadows for a really long time, my family and I. And it was like our dark little secret. And not only is it really empowering for me as a woman to say certain things out loud and own my truth and not be fearful of what the consequences will be, but to know that I'm not alone. There are other people who have gone through exactly what I went through, and they're even stronger, and they're more successful than I am, and they're doing things that I only wish to do, and they inspire me so much. It is bigger than any one person. Your support matters. It's not just a t-shirt. It's not just a sweatshirt. It's not just you sharing a link. It will change people's lives. It will change people's lives. It has to, because there are parts of our system and our culture that are broken. There is not a zero tolerance rule for people who want to physically harm their significant others. That's a problem. It means more. The sharing reaches somebody, maybe your neighbor that you had no idea was going through this, and they see it, and now they know they're not alone. They look for resources. They get educated on how to get help and get out. You guys, so many more people are affected by domestic violence than you want to realize. And it's hard and it's uncomfortable, but it needs to not be. The hardest thing you will ever do. Thank you, Becky. It is hard to share your story because you feel like you're betraying them. You feel almost like you're a liar because they made you think you were a liar for so long, that it was your fault, that you didn't deserve to feel badly, that you deserved everything they were doing. So it is hard. That's why when you guys message me, my friend Jamie, who I tagged in this, she's getting flooded with messages. When you message us and you are brave enough to share your story with us, people who you may not even know that well. Maybe you have never told a single soul before right now, and you're messaging us and telling us. That is major. It's making my armpits sweat thinking about it. Be proud of yourself, because that's hard, you guys, saying those words out loud. My husband has hurt me. My wife has hurt me. I am a victim and I want to be a survivor. I want to decide to choose hope. Saying that out loud has so much of an impact on your soul. It's like an affirmation. When you write stuff in lipstick on your mirror or put Post-its around, you own that crap, okay? You own it. Don't let it define you. I'm not saying let it consume you. Don't let it bog you down and be this weight that you carry on your back. Don't let it do that, but learn from it. Learn from it. I can tell you for a super, super long time, I would not have been able to do this and talk this way. It weighed me down. I lost friends. I was disconnected with family. I completely lost who I was. I had no idea who I was anymore. But the second that I realized God has a plan, you don't go through all that crap and that heartache and that trauma and that turmoil for no reason. And it's hard to understand, right? But there's a plan and it's bigger than me. So if I just keep putting one foot in front of the other and trusting in Him and believing that there's a purpose and that there's a silver lining, and one day I'll learn it and I'll figure it out, that's how you get through. You believe when you don't even know what to believe in. Because you believe in you. You believe that you're worth more. That's what you believe in. You believe that you were not born into this universe to be treated that way. God wouldn't do that. He wouldn't want that for you. So you hold on to that hope and that belief that you were made for more and you were made for greatness. And maybe your version of greatness is different from mine. My version of greatness and bravery, I will tell you, is sitting right here on the floor of my bedroom talking about this with the internet while I look crazy. That's hard for me. It is really hard for me. I have a lot of fear about doing that. So again, when you are brave enough to share your story with me publicly or privately, if I take a second to respond, or if I don't always say the right thing, it's because I'm so impressed and touched and overwhelmed by your courage. Because I didn't have that for a long time. Those things don't happen overnight, so please give yourself grace. If you are going through this, if you have went through this, it doesn't happen. It took me 10 years to really speak about it to anybody other than close friends and family. A decade. That's a long time. Give yourself a minute. Yes, Becky. Hi, Tony. I won't go on forever, but I always do. And I try not to. I love every single one of you. Please continue to share. This is just the beginning. You guys, that's what's so magic. This is just the beginning. This is only the first step. We're not stopping in the month of October because I have a newsflash for you. Domestic violence doesn't end come November 1st. I know, shocking, right? It happens all year long, every day. We're not going to end and just stop our efforts to help people because it's not October anymore. So this is the beginning. We have so much more to share with you, and we just want your support. A lot of people have been messaging Jamie, Chelsea, people that are involved with sharing how to help. How do I get involved? Share our videos. Please share the links for the t-shirts. Share the link for the YouTube channel. When we share stuff, you share it right in return. And you know what? You don't even have to write a personal message. If you want to, go, hi, Brooke. Go for it. But just share. We want to get the word out there that we're not going anywhere. And we are here to help. We are here to stay. Oh, it is just the beginning. If you guys only knew some of the stuff that we are working on right now for like mid-month to share with you. Ooh. Oh, hold on. What did I do? We're not stopping. Oh, someone just messaged me and asked, how did this start? How did this come up? So I have to kind of explain that real quick, and then I promise I'll go. Within our company, we have a gratitude department, essentially sector. It's very important to us. Every city we go into, every place we visit, we have a gratitude project. It is just a company-wide campaign of giving back. It is a culture. And we all do it. Obviously, I've always been drawn to help Domestic Violence Project Incorporated because I'm on the board with them. And I speak publicly. I share my story as much as I can. And I do morning devotionals. So I was in this place where I was sort of unhappy with my efforts. You're like evaluating what you're doing. And I would wake up and I would pray and I would do my devotion. I would think, this isn't enough. Okay, you're speaking and you're sharing, and that's great. I'm not taking anybody who does that. It's incredible, but I wanted to make a bigger impact. I was trying to figure out how to turn my story into a mission. How do I monetize it? How do I really make an impact? I don't just want people to hear it and know they're not alone. I want to be able to help them. I want to be the person I needed back then when I didn't know what to do. So I reached out to the CEO, Shelly Curran of DVPI, and I said, listen, within our company, we had this huge gratitude project for a compassion mission over in Ecuador. We raised $87,000 in a month, selling t-shirts, sharing this mission. I'm going to do that. We're going to do that. We're going to find a way and we're going to do it. What can I do? What are we missing? Where is the gap? Tell me. Let's find a way to make an impact. And I want to nationally change the way we help domestic violence victims. So between Shelly and I, we figured out what that was. I entitled it, I Choose Hope, because it's so powerful. And it's an I, okay? We are in this together. No doubt about it. You are not alone. But the choice to be hopeful and be courageous and be strong and stand up, that's on you. That's on you. You have to make that choice. It's I choose hope. And it's history from there. I reached out to some of my business friends, and now, oh my gosh, there are so many ladies within our company that are helping and spearheading this and sharing, and I'm overwhelmed. So I had to come on and try and make a little bit of sense and just say thank you. Over and over and over and over again. Thank you. I'm going to be crying on Facebook more than you guys have ever seen me cry in here ever before, because I am just shocked. I really am so shocked, and I'm humbled that everybody is so willing to give back and to share, and you get it. You guys get it. You see it. Like you're here with us in the trenches trying to pave the way and make a difference. There are so many people that have made this possible. Dan, our videographer, is beyond talented, and he's so passionate about this cause. His bandmates are like, I could go on and on if I was going to list names. Oh, Kaylee, I can't even, you got me yesterday. Thank you. You are a blessing. You guys, I'm still like that freaked out 22-year-old single mom trying to figure out how I keep my kids safe. She's still in there. That's still how I view myself. So when you guys hear what we're saying and find inspiration and courage and strength and hope, I'm like, who's talking about? You guys inspire the poop out of me. I'm so excited for the future. I just know in my heart, in my bones, in my blood, we are going to make a big difference. We are going to change lives. So please share this video. Please share our links. This is not self-serving. It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with any one person. This is about helping people who don't have the ability to help themselves and stay safe. We choose hope. I choose hope. I thank you. I love you. I'm going to get off of here. My legs have fallen asleep, and I think I have cried enough. Oh, Michelle. Perfect ending. Together we will rise. Love you all. Have a great Wednesday. And I'm sure I will be back on here tomorrow.